Hey, it's Birdman. I'm hanging out now at the Pinetop-Lakeside Town Hall, and I have with me Stephaine Irwin, Mayor of Pinetop-Lakeside, and we're socially distant.
Very much so.
Yes, so we do this for a couple of reasons, just to make sure that we accentuate the point, and obviously for safety as well. Talk to me a little bit. It's been like 2 weeks now since we did a live, and you had an emergency declaration. What's kind of different since then?
So believe it or not, it has just been 2 short weeks since we declared the state of emergency in Pinetop-Lakeside. Recently, the governor issued another emergency executive order called Stay Home, Stay Healthy, and Stay Connected. Just want to make sure I had that right. I'm asking all Arizonans to cooperate in this fight against the COVID-19 virus. Basically, he's saying that the most important thing we can do is physically distance, as we're doing. Obviously, we're well over the recommended 6 feet apart. He does encourage people, though, to stay healthy, be outdoors, recreate in the outdoors. We have 200 miles of trail systems here, and so there's no reason why people can't go outdoors. However, if you get to a trailhead and you see more than a couple cars parked there, please go find another trailhead. If you pass somebody on the trails, just turn away from them. Don't make contact, stay apart from them.
Yeah, it's funny too, because we've been talking about vaping. Vaping is a good example of how far your breath travels. So if you think about that and you look at that and you see these big clouds, it's like that's exactly how you breathe anyway. So think about that.
That's a very good illustration. That puts it more real to people, I think.
Yeah. So what other things have been going through your head here?
So part of what we asked our restaurants and bars to do, and then the governor kind of tightened up a little bit more, was to restrict their operations to takeout and delivery. And I just have to give a real shout out to all of our restaurants. They have been complying graciously and gratefully. They've been innovative. I've seen some package specials and things like that on the various restaurants. And I know that I myself have been trying to patronize them, and they've been so grateful. They said that the community is really stepping forward and they're appreciating that. In fact, they're reciprocating amongst themselves. I was at one restaurant and they said, oh yeah, we went here for breakfast today. And that just amazes me. I think the goodness of people and the way that they're all coming together to do that. And I would encourage people to continue that. We have got to support our business community and throughout all of this. And I know that the number of businesses that will be able to be open will diminish a little bit with this new executive order. We still have to remember that.
Yeah, okay, and nothing is stopped as far as the town is concerned. I mean, things are moving forward, we're planning forward. This is a pause that we really need to take to help spread. Basically, everybody's gonna get this at some point or be exposed to it at some point. What we're trying to do is expand the amount of time they get exposed. So instead of everybody being exposed at once,
sure,
we're gonna spread it out. It is in our area. We do have things that are within the area. Summit doesn't have confirmed cases, but there have been confirmed cases that are non-Summit clinics in our area.
Yes.
So it's important for people to understand that it's not just on the reservation. It's not just there. It's in our area. As we continue forward, they're not gonna get the reporting like you did with the first case. Summit's yet to have a case, but that's being monitored. Hold on.
Yeah, so Town Hall is closed to the public, as are all of our meetings, but we do have staff available if there are people that need something. Please call the Town Hall and your call will be answered. We may have to return the call, but there are people here that are taking care of those calls.
Yeah, and on Thursday, you're gonna have your town council meeting. It's gonna be done virtually, and it's also gonna be live streamed so that people can see what's going on, participate, and it's kind of funny, I think we're actually getting more involvement from people at the government levels and even at church and other things because of the virtual environment.
Well, that could be true. It is a little bit awkward for me to conduct those meetings, but if everybody will bear with me. And our meeting this Thursday is at 4 o'clock in the afternoon instead of 6 o'clock, just so that everybody can go home and be with their families in the evening. And we do have some good things on the agenda this week.
Good.
So,
anything else that you want to mention to the people to let them know that you're feeling the pain of what's going on and understand?
Well, I guess this is the part where you're going to make me cry.
Okay.
I'm a person of a lot of faith. I have faith in God. I have faith in our fellow man. I'm sorry. Yeah. We're all in this together. And together is the only way we can win this. So if each person does their part, stays socially distant, wash your hands, sanitize when you don't have soap and water. We're going to get through this. And, you know, one thing that kind of keeps me going is I look outside and things are starting to green up and the daffodils are blooming, and it just gives you hope for the future. And we know that Pinetop-Lakeside has a very positive future.
Yeah. You know, it's a very interesting test. It's like, to help everyone, we always want to jump in, get in there with them and help them. And to do that, we have to stay away. So it is a challenge. And, you know, my grandmother used to always say that God doesn't throw anything at you you can't step up to. So I think you're right. I think we're going to be good. We'll be fine. Some people will have some hardships, and we'll be able to help them up whenever we're able to come out of our homes and do that. So I see a lot of cool things. We can go and visit different restaurants, and you know, this day is going to be this one, and this day is going to be that one, and we're going to push and do that. But it'll all be local, and we'll be pushing that. So
that's right. And like I said, together we will get through this. And I do think that, as with any hardship, we come out to be better people because of it. And I just remember the helpless feeling we all had when we evacuated for the rodeo fire. I feel very helpless in this situation, but then again, there are a lot of things that we can do. And so I just encourage everybody to take care of your family, call your neighbors, stay connected. That's the other part of the governor's agenda. Stay connected with people, and truly we are going to get through this.
one other thing, kids, do you have kids and grandchildren? Or?
I do.
Okay.
I do. My kids are grown. I have grandkids, and actually their twins are going to be 3 on Friday. Can't see them, but they're too small to understand. But I was just talking with one of our staff members who does have young children, and I said, "Are your kids worried?" And she said, "No, we just keep talking about it, reassuring them." I think more than anything, they miss all their buddies.
Very good. Awesome. Stephaine, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it. Mara.
Thank you for everything you do.
Thank you. Hey, that's going to be it for this episode. Make sure you're checking in on all the other ones that we're posting up. And as I'm saying now, I'm not going to see you around town, but see you on the way.